Now y'all know we've been going strong on this plant-based diet, and I recently found this video about this 28-day plant-based diet experiment that this cafe had conducted. So I say, why not watch it with my Thompson Empire gang, so we can see how actually people have responded with this 28 diet, how they felt afterwards. And it's really based on African Americans. So we're gonna see how it is with us being on this plant-based diet. Today I'm drinking on, I made this, my cousin told me about this little juice she made that actually helped her cleanse her out. So I made that, but I didn't have enough to make a big batch, so I actually mixed in some strawberry leaves in there. Little side note, but it actually tastes good. Now it ain't gonna be no sugary drink or anything like that, but for what was put in here, it actually tastes great. Comment below if you want to know the recipe of what's in here. It actually helps you cleanse out your body and helps you go to the bathroom. Let me know what types of drinks y'all drink that y'all use to help cleanse your body. Let me know. So let's get started.
My name is Gwen Whittaker. I'm the owner of the Green Fair Cafe and the CEO for the Green Fair Health and Wellness nonprofit. Because the restaurant had been focused on education, the nonprofit was a logical extension to do really a deep dive around specific health issues that people had and focusing on the impact of nutrition and education.
They're educating people about getting healthier and becoming healthier. A lot of people don't get this type of information regardless of where they live, how they grew up, you know, their surroundings. So when you have somebody in a community like that, to be able to say, okay, hey, I'm gonna take the initiative to actually teach people is amazing.
The project that we've been working on is this case study on type 2 diabetes in African Americans.
Titus Unlimited, he was having a discussion with Gwen Whittaker, and it was about reversing diabetes with a plant-based diet. I was intrigued. You know, my goal is to get to a point where I don't have to be on medication anymore.
You know, to be healthier, but specifically with, you know, losing weight, and of course that always helps, but to stabilize my blood sugar, because I'm on a path of getting it under control where it was previously way out of control.
I was first diagnosed as a diabetic back in 2000. Good and bad. I mean, there's times when it's been under control and times when it hasn't been.
My father was he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. At the time, he should have retired at 65 years old. He held on for as much as he could. I'm 60 years old now. And the doctor gave me a reality check and told me, again, my A1C numbers were trending upward. And my best friend who introduced me to this case study, it just fell into my lap, and I couldn't afford to not be a part of this case study.
Whatever I could do to learn about the diabetes, you know, lowering my blood pressure, you know, reducing my cholesterol, I would love to learn about it so that I can remove myself from medication and live a more healthier life.
I had just gotten blood work back that said that I was pre-diabetic, and I also have high blood pressure, and I've had high blood pressure for 37 years. I'm 69 years old now.
No men in my family have lived past 56, usually dying of heart-related stuff. I got myself checked out and found that I was diabetic.
I have high blood pressure. I have type 2 diabetes. I have now some kidney problems that have just been diagnosed. A lack of kidney function, or loss of kidney function. And I'm hoping that diet can be a help to reverse some of these issues.
The organic plant-based diet that we use is low fat, without added salt. That has a huge impact on blood pressure. You take out a lot of the simple sugars that people have. That's going to impact diabetes, as well as the high, especially high fat. Animal protein is going to be inflammatory, whatever type.
It's wonderful to learn and know some new things that you didn't know that will ultimately help you become better, because that's all is out here. We living here in this world to actually become better people, become better all around, with better attitude, positive vibes, everything. So it's great that she created this, because it was already a cafe, so now they extended it and said, okay, it's time to actually teach people and help people. And that's amazing, because I love to see people that want to actually help people. What is your purpose? And I feel like my purpose is actually helping people, encouraging people to do more, you know, and to eat with purpose, you know what I mean, or live with purpose, because you got to know your purpose.
Never ever had a doctor recommend getting off the meds. If anything, they progress toward more meds. Generally, they will say lifestyle changes, diet and exercise help, but there's no guidance associated with that.
Right.
I've tried various things in the past, mainly to lose weight. That's not my issue now. But this is the first plant-based diet. I'm the dietitian and the chef for Green Fair. The program is 28 days. So all participants receive 3 meals per day plus a fruit per day. So this pickup is spaghetti puttanesca, black bean chili. We use just organic ingredients, all made SOS. SOS is the short for salt, oil, and sugar-free. So they are all plant-based, low-fat meals. You don't use any kind of oil or oil substitution in the meals. And also sugar-free. Not sugar-free in the terms of the food is free of sugar. You don't add any processed sugar.
So the 28-day program included both pre and post diagnosis. So we actually did blood tests at the beginning and end, measuring lipid profile, which is all the cholesterol numbers, and we looked at A1C as well, which is the blood sugar. Twice a week we measured weight, blood pressure, and took photographs. So we had a lot of biometric data.
133 over 72.
More important is how we feel. I feel good.
At Green Fair with the restaurant, we're pairing not only the classes, but we're pairing it with food. One of the changes that happened with COVID-19 was moving classes inside the restaurant onto the Zoom platform. And each class has usually fairly small components of videos that we're watching. We have dialogue between the videos, and then Pericles actually does some cooking demonstrations.
Or you can serve a baked potato.
The way that blood pressure is specific to a particular point in time, cholesterol is a point in time, A1C is an average over 90 days, right? So I had expected bigger drops, but when I put it in context and I had our diabetes nurse look at the numbers, she's like, these are great, you know, because you just measured it over really a 25-day period.
I'm a little lighter in my shoes these days. Not just the weight, but just the way I feel physically.
I probably dropped 11 pounds. My resting heart rate's dropped down.
All my numbers went down.
I think that my numbers overall, not just looking at the A1C, are all better.
I had an appointment with my doctor on Wednesday, a few days ago, and he said, "You're a new man."
I actually feel great. I mean, I have so much more energy. I sleep better at night.
I was able to meet my personal, goals. Cholesterol dropped by 50%. My A1C's down, and I'm excited to go to my doctor and show her what I'm working with.
Well, the last time I was at my doctor's, she did my blood work over, and she told me that she said she could take me off.
The blood pressure, I can see it, it came down. But the biggest thing for me, it was getting my A1C under control, because I've been working on it, and it was on a downward trend anyway, but I could tell that this made a big difference.
my diastolic number, the bottom number, was in the 70s. And that's something that has never happened to me in the last 30, 35 years or so. And I've been on all kinds of blood pressure medicine, and none of that medicine has done that for me.
If you're doing this, good for your body and your digestive system. I think there's a tendency to want to try to do other things as well. So I've been either biking for 1 hour or walking for a minimum half hour, 40 minutes every day, and meditating.
Now I find myself, after exercising for 30 minutes, I want to push myself. I want to push myself. I'm like, okay, I haven't challenged myself enough to get winded or feel like I'm pooped. Whereas before, I'm struggling, you know.
The exciting thing, I think, was the rapid impact, especially on hypertension, high blood pressure, that resulted anywhere from a 20, 30, 40, as high as 50-point drop. From a cholesterol standpoint, we saw up to 40% drop in total cholesterol. Then the A1C measurement, we had a significant drop across the board. We're going to be retaking in 3 months. So the goal had been not only to get people to be successful within a 28-day program, but also to demonstrate sustainability.
The results have spoken for themselves.
And you can't argue with the science or what the numbers say.
I don't know any other way to do it other than from the things that I've read is to remove animal fats from your body, you know, so that's just going to be my focus.
I'm like anybody else that grew up that's in my age group, that's African Americans. I used to love pork chop, fried chicken. We are literally killing ourselves with food. And there is no food worth dying for.
The traditional African American diet is designed to give you diabetes. If you are inclined to have it, then you'll probably get it on the African American diet.
The downside of having diabetes and high blood pressure and all the things that I was dealing with is that it drags you down health-wise. It infects your spirit, mentally, physically. I feel my, I don't want to say existence, but quality of life got better.
That's amazing.
I'd say go ahead and give it a try. Give it a try. You don't have anything to lose. The benefits are documented everywhere. And you'd be surprised at how your body adapts and how you feel. And I think it's a good thing, and you cannot argue with the number. You can't argue with the science.
Wow. The great takeaway I got from that was that they wanted to do more after they seen the results of what it is, but it made them to do more and touch more on different things. That's why it's so important. You made the commitment to change, you ultimately change holistically. And it's crazy because I felt the same way when I was on it. I'm exercising, working out, eating right, and I'm like, okay, I want to look into improving my self-care, look into improving my mental care. So it was more of just holistic change, and it made you want to do more because you felt better. It wasn't weight on you. So I encourage you guys just to try it for 28 days. These people tried it for 28 days and they got results. Try it for 28 days. You will not regret it. Stay consistent. Trust the process. You'll know. Change your life. I'm telling you. If y'all wonder what this is our arm trimmers that we have on Deals A Million. I'll put the link in the description. It's designed to help you lose weight in your arm area by making you sweat more, as well as the waist trainer. Y'all see, I wear it faithfully, and then I also have on the thigh trimmer. It was a full body workout today, so I had to put on all of it because I had to work out arms, legs, the core, everything. So it was intense today, but I had to bring out this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so y'all can get more videos. Peace and love.